Character counts everywhere, all the time. Whether life's easy or an uphill climb, we will shine when we walk that line. Character counts everywhere, all the time.
I'm pleased to share the latest and most unique resource that Character Counts has ever written and published, the Way to Go Journal. Character Counts has always represented our work in thousands of schools, impacting over 7 million students as a framework and not a written curriculum. But we realize there's still a need for intentional and explicit instructional tools to help students reflect and put into action by choices made, desired values, and character traits. And for Character Counts 5.0, that includes not only the 6 pillars of character: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and good citizenship, but life skills in the academic and social emotional domains. Well, what makes Way to Go an incomparable resource for schools to employ as a strategy to engage students in character growth and development? Well, scientists have produced a mountain of evidence showing that concepts presented as pictures are more likely to be recalled. Put simply, visuals matter a whole lot. If you hear information, you're likely to remember about 10% of that information 3 days later. Add a picture, however, and your recall soars to 65%. This is the basic premise upon which the Way to Go Journal was written and what makes it a distinctive tool for the intentional teaching of desired values and character traits. Using text and images together help students retain information. So each lesson includes a picture with a quotation, either from identified source or as a maxim of a desired belief. Next to the picture is a brief description of the key teaching point for the lesson. But wait a minute. The Way to Go Journal goes beyond the image and the quotation by providing essential and thought-provoking questions to which students can respond. Open-ended questions allow for students to elaborate, share in their own words what as they see in the picture, revealing the meaning of a particular quotation, or with a connection to relevant situations the students may face. There are 3 different Way to Go journals. One is for grades 3 to 5 and another for middle school students. Each of these journals contains 120 lessons. The high school version has 60 lessons with a greater number of more in-depth questions. So how do I see the Way to Go journal being used? A teacher could choose 3 of the lessons to work on each week, or select a different standard each week and have students complete the corresponding lessons. Take 10 for character, as most of the lessons in the elementary and junior high can be completed in 10 minutes or less. A teacher could utilize a lesson at the beginning or end of a class period. You could jigsaw or gallery walk a lesson by dividing a class into groups to work on one of the questions using chart paper and a marker to record responses. The lessons could be implemented in a class meeting or restorative circle or homeroom period, counseling session, or a student advisor-advisee period. They can be done as a small group activity or in pairs. I believe there is nothing like Way to Go out there in the market for integrating character into a school's instructional program. Has your interest in this innovative and distinctive teaching tool been piqued? Can you envision how this can be an effective product to intentionally and explicitly teach character? If so, why not make Way to Go an integral component of helping your students to not only do their best work, but also learn to become their best self?